What's up? It's yours truly, MichaelFerrera, back with another edition of Style Your Life. And I just got back from the Hotel Californian in the beautiful city of Santa Barbara, and I'll share with you if it's a hotel you should truly consider right now. As usual, and before we get into anything, if it's your first time here, thank you for being here. I don't think you came here by accident, so stay here on purpose. Please like, subscribe, comment, all the above, and see ways that we can share ideas and creativity to enhance and style your life at a higher level. If you have not been here before, Style Your Life is about creating and living the life of your dreams from where you are right now. And we focus on three areas: fashion, finance, and flat out fun. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about and really focusing on really the finances and fun area of life. So let's jump into this, right? The Hotel Californian, I will say it is probably one of the most popular or more popular hotels in the city of Santa Barbara. My wife and I like to get away here. It's close enough and far enough away from Los Angeles to feel like you've gotten away, but close enough to get back when you're ready to the family and all the above. So we had an opportunity to take a quick weekend trip while the young one is back with grandparents and all the above, and I'll share with you why this hotel has some really beautiful creativity and some really unique characteristics that I think are very valuable when considering your stay. Now, the key here about this Hotel California, and I'm smiling as I'm even talking about it, in the aspect of, well, I'll share with you really just three things, right? There's three things that make this hotel special. Now, the number one thing that I enjoyed the most is that it's actually a giant hotel. It's pretty big, but the uniqueness of it is a big hotel that has a boutique, family, close, friendly vibe. And that's really strange to say, because when you think about big, massive hotels, you think, okay, it's just a traditional, standard commercial type building. But it's not that, right? It's something very special about this place. It's a big hotel, but has a boutique feel. Now, the reason I say that is it's massive. If you just simply look at it, right, it takes up the whole four corners. Like in the middle of if you're middle of a street, there's four different buildings, and the hotel sits on all four corners of the middle of an intersection, and it's right and next close to the funk zone. You can even find the funk zone by Googling, and it's close enough to all the activities, right next to the pier, right next to the water, and it's a lot of fun and unique activities right next door to the beautiful Hotel Californian. So it makes for a very optimal place to stay. Now, when you actually walk in, you think, and what I thought is like, okay, where's the large, massive, right hotel lobby? It doesn't have that. It's so cool where there's like a small check-in. It's very intimate. There's a close setting. It doesn't feel like you're checking into a massive, boring, traditional hotel. It's really cool. And then from there, when you walk through your rooms, you feel like you're walking through this kind of Spanish-esque international retreat, and you truly feel like you're on vacation. And it continues as you're walking up the steps through the hallways and you go through the door. You actually the moment I walked into the door, I felt like I was on vacation, even though I'm still in my home state of California. So it's so cool that the Hotel Californian made it feel like this very spacious vacation-esque arena. Now, if you look at this space, the moment you walk through the door, you can actually see like down through the patio and all of the actual balconies, or excuse me, like all of the rooms that's not on the first floor. They all have a balcony in some capacity, and I think that's really cool and really beautiful, because at any given moment and any given day, you can look out and either see the ocean and look at the marina and the bay and the pier, and it's just a beautiful view of all the boats. And simultaneously, depending on where you're located, you have a beautiful view of the sunset at the end of the night. And it's so cool to actually just be on your balcony, chilling, relaxing with your spouse, with friends, with family, and just enjoying the beautiful sunset in a beautiful location. Right? When you actually go to the bathrooms, the showers, everything else is just so beautifully crafted. And I like the boutique feel of this large hotel. Unique fact and fun fact, I do notice that a lot of the things, if you notice here, like a lot of the things are in brass. The unique thing about brass does not hold germs like other metals do, which is why in the olden days brass was used for most and almost all doorknobs. We don't see that as much anymore, but very unique fact about brass. So jumping back, The second unique thing that I love about this hotel, which is actually surprising, it is insanely quiet, right? Why? I don't know. It's just, I think one it has to be by the way the rooms are designed, right? The concrete, the balconies, the glass, right? So even though I'm in the middle or at the heart of this funk zone of Santa Barbara, it still is very quiet. And when you don't have your children with you and you're taking a trip with your spouse or your partner, it's nice to have some quiet. So that's one thing that I truly loved about this space. I'm one that likes the adults only part, right? That has changed since, we've grown our family, but I like the adults only part. I like the silence. I like to, as you've seen in some of my other videos, I want to hear the refrigerator running, right? And that's just my style, and I feel like you still get this even though it's a large hotel. So that's one thing that I really like. Speaking of refrigerator and speaking of the room, when you walk into the room, you can actually see that they provide you with some amenities. You also have this beautiful coffee service with the Nespresso. If you haven't seen my Nespresso videos, check that out somewhere up here. But nonetheless, you have the Nespresso, you have the coffee maker, you have a lounging arena, and you have a space where you can really just chill. You also have a beautiful and comfortable robe. I'm actually one of those weird people that actually uses the robe and uses the slippers, and I also actually use the drawers to actually pack my clothes when I'm in the hotel room, because I want to feel like I'm there. I want to take the whole experience in. I want to feel like I'm living there for however long I'm staying at that location. So very cool to have that lounging space, seeing the magazines, seeing the things to do in Santa Barbara. And the Hotel California really gives you this, and it makes you feel really at home but away at the same time. I don't even know how to explain that. Can you explain that? I don't know, but you feel like you're away from home but you feel at home. The fixtures, the lighting, it's just really cool and swanky, if I can say that. You can say that, right? It's a very chic and swanky hotel, and I really like that. Additionally, one thing that I admire about hotels is when they devote time to the parts that people don't always see. So I took a chance and I went through the other departments, the other areas of the hotel, and you can see everything matches on brand, right? It's beautiful, it's clean, the mirrors, the styles, the walkway. You actually also have a beautiful spa there. I wasn't able to get any footage there just out of protection of privacy. I think you understand that, right? In a spa, but the spa is beautiful and it's absolutely fantastic. I would encourage you to check it out. Next to the spa, you actually have this balcony walkway. I took a moment to just stay here, just chill, relax, meditate, and just take some time to myself. And it was really cool. I could also see this as a space where you can have a wedding or some type of ceremony here for your guests if you decide to do that. Additionally, a space that is often overlooked by hotels, which I appreciate, is the gym. Right? The fitness center, most people are not going to use it. I'm one of the weird people that do still work out when I'm on vacation, and the fitness center is good. The equipment is up to par, it's clean, it's organized, and I felt when I walked into the gym like it was my gym. I do feel, as usual, in most hotels they could enhance the heavy weights, the free weights, but at the same time the free weights are often not given at hotels because it takes away from having a person there and injuries, etc., right? But the gym, I really appreciate when a hotel devotes time to a gym and makes it look good, friendly, and welcoming to actually want to use it. Even though I went in here, I did actually use it and I did actually work out, right? After which, we got a chance to just enjoy the day, celebrate Santa Barbara, just check out some other places around the town. Now, the third gem and the third piece that I will share with you that is very fantastic about this hotel is that the food is just a fire. Right, and I will say that it's not as traditional food. They have 4 restaurants, 4 maybe 5 restaurants. There's one restaurant that's connected, but it's not really theirs, but it's in the hotel. Weird how to explain that, but you will understand as you decide to go there. The food is just amazing. They have 4 restaurants here. The bar that they have is just really cool. The staff there was great. I think that it was great to just be in an environment that's chic, stylish, and fashionable, that's very accommodating when you're styling your life. So check that out. They had some beautiful drinks, and I kept seeing this drink pass by. I didn't have it, and I didn't participate, but it was just, they were lighting this thing on fire, and I was like, what is that? and they told me what it was. It cost a 1925. He told me what it was. I don't remember. If anybody knows what a 1925 is, comment below and let me know what a 1925 is and where it got the name, because he told me, I don't remember, but it sounds very cool. I'm sure I could research it. Nonetheless, the next morning we did a breakfast, and the food was outstanding. I think this one was called like goat something, but again, another great location for food. I think the food was great. Simultaneously, there is a coffee shop and a bakery and a pastry. I will say, right, the pastries look outstanding. They were so good looking that I got one on the way out on top of my brunch. But however, I feel like the actual dessert itself, or the pastries itself, probably could have been better. I ordered 2 items, and frankly, they were okay. However, they look beautiful. Right? Very deceiving. But I do think that the food itself, the food at the restaurant, was outstanding, and I would go there right now. The avocado toast, the fries were just perfect and crisp, right? The fruits, the vegetables, it was just fantastic. And again, it just adds to the food that is just absolutely outstanding here. Additionally, the other restaurants that were there, they're more of like wineries, more of like small bites, more about tasting things, because I do think this hotel is inviting for you to stay and explore Santa Barbara in its magnitude. So there you have it, a short recap on a visit to the Hotel Californian as you style your life. I will say, yes, it is a location to explore and consider as you get there. Touching off on the finance part, it is not your traditional quick fix hotel. You're probably looking at a $520 range for the initial room, and then you're going up into a $800 and a $1,200 as you decide to go through the suites, and that's per night. So evaluate that accordingly, but I will tell you, the space is amazing. The staff is extraordinary. I will say that as well. The staff was great, and it's just very chic, very stylish, and very appropriate as you style your life. And as usual, make today the greatest day of your life, and remember, you can have every single thing in life that you want as long as you truly believe it. We'll see you soon. Oh, you're still here? That means you must like me. I appreciate that. Well, check out one of my websites, styleyour.life, or always MichaelFerrera.com. Peace. It's really over this time. Like, this is the end. See you soon.